to come back here. No, go lay down. Move, dumbass. Lay down. Okay. Alright, just trying to get that out of the way. Oh yeah, I forgot you didn't get like the regular bread, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Just careful. I'm so excited for this, you don't even know. You can cut it down the side.
Yeah. Good enough. You see paper towels by chance?
Oh, wait, you do. Stupid dog, you make me look bad. Sounds good.
Showing off what we have.
Nice. I did name it too. They're my PB&Js.
Gluten-free PB&J.
Yep. I kind of fell off with the other one, so I figured it'd be an extra one.
I like faced the wrong direction, man.
Stop. Lay down. Fucking sick of you.
This bread is definitely pretty tiny. Just wanted to kind of show how tiny it was, so we can also remember too, like that this particular bread is pretty tiny.
Dinky.
I totally forgot though that I ended up getting a different kind of bread originally from Walmart that was gluten free, and so I think we'll end up trying to get that one again next time. Because I know we ended up liking that one because that one tasted the most like regular white bread.
Oh, I got that too. This bread's not bad.
It's just small. You're right, not bad.
I want one more. Thank you,
I'll take your clean one.
Stop. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
glad we went for the sweet Hawaiian bread, though. Give it that flavor.
Extra. Almost like extra sweet.
Gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, soy-free, 100% whole grain. Great. Peanut butter and jelly stripes. America's favorite.
Hey, how's it going? Person who just said hello. Mr. Lutz.
Nice.
How's life in a car? Well, it's not the first time, but it's the first time we've had to do it because I had a grand mal seizure. It's not bad, actually. We've managed. Gets a little stressful sometimes, obviously. The hardest part's to eat. Got good news, though. I'll be going back to work, hopefully soon. I see clearance from my doctor. And luckily I have a good job.
Yep.
Aside from the fact that they don't pay medical leave.
Other than that, but it's like, at least it's good paying as far as like when you do get back.
Oh, not from the States. Yeah, I wish I wasn't either. It's not what it's cracked up to be. Well, I don't know anymore. I think people know America's kind of bullshit. But yeah, they kind of fuck you over in the medical area. I think in the long run, yeah, definitely. Well, we're homeless now, living in the car. Yeah, homeless. I don't know, it's hard to say because it's like, yeah, we're homeless, but we kind of just stay in the backyard of
a family friend.
Yeah, family friend. So again, it's better than what it was before when we've done this, and it's better than what it could be.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's still kind of shit sometimes. Again, it's not easy sleeping out in the heat or with the bugs or like even just
having to run the car all the time. You know, could end up potentially having more car issues, which...
And then, of course, we got the... Oops, wrong way. We got the fur babies. So we always got to make sure they're doing all right, too. That can get hard sometimes, especially when they don't want to drink their water, eat their food. They want to run all over the place.
And we have food for them, too. It's good food. It's, you know...
And it's got 2 whole new bags, too.
Yep. We just re-upped to make sure that they wouldn't run out.
He said that was sweet. What do you have? We got our cat, Mavis, or kitten, whatever, and then our pup, Little Bear. 7 and almost 3. Oh, little babies. You know, they're spoiled as hell.
Mavis is 3, Little Bear's 7. You kind of like the way, the order, you know.
Hopefully figuring out soon, though. And it'll be cooling down.
Yeah.
That's the biggest part. For me, anyway. So I'll be right back. Want one now?
Yeah.
That shit is good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Drink up on that water. Try and keep up on that water intake. Ourselves, we're all talking about the babies don't drink water. We don't drink water very well either. The glare is bothering me.
The what?
The glare.
You want to try and put it at the visor?
I'll just roll it and then we'll move. Need more herb. Of course, we'll still have to keep in contact with Mama Shelly even after we get all situated.
Yeah, I still want to help her out as best we can and whatnot.
I think we just definitely got a plan for almost like
All day type events.
Yeah, that and basically making sure we have enough money to order in. Like have shit fucking delivered, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just can I ask you guys how you ended up in this situation? Oh man, it's a bit of a story, but yeah, in short,
We've been posting all about it.
I've had random seizures for the last 13 to 15 years now, and basically on August 6th, I had a really bad grand mal seizure that happened at like 5 in the morning, and basically it stopped my heart and almost gave me a stroke. I was like, what's it called? Almost gave me a stroke, or mildly gave me a stroke, whatever you want to call it. It definitely like had part of my face messed up, and I was like, I don't know, how would you say it? Like I was just out of it for a week at least.
Yeah.
And in short, they ended
not
up
very coherent.
Yeah, in short, they ended up putting me on medical leave, which ended up not being a paid medical leave. They expected me to use PTO, or, paid time off. And the problem with that was
You had just switched over companies.
I had just switched over companies because Walmart bought us out. And so they paid out all of our PTO. So I didn't have PTO to use.
Just prior.
And so just before, like a month before actually.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have PTO to use. And so, I tried to work with my landlord. We had been there for 3.5 years.
And they had worked with us before.
And so,
when we lost our jobs at Amazon.
And so they just didn't want to work with us. And we couldn't figure out the money. Like we were barely short. And we don't have a lot of people in our corner. So we couldn't figure out the money. And so that's basically how we end up in this situation. And we're running off of my wife's part-time checks for pretty much the car payment and everything else.
Car payments, phone, Wi-Fi. Because we still get Wi-Fi with our phones through Verizon.
Luckily, the Wi-Fi is still only like $5 though. It's not like we're paying like Spectrum.
How long is this ago? Literally, okay, so like...
a month and a half.
Yeah, I was going to say, his seizure happened on the 6th. And then we had until... Or August 6th. And then we had until September, 6th, basically, to pack up and leave.
But we didn't figure out that they weren't going to work with us till like 2 weeks before we...
Yeah.
Because we had tried to figure everything out, but...
Even though we had all the legal paperwork showing that he did have a seizure and that he has been out of work.
They weren't even willing to take partial payments.
Before that, basically, we were in our apartment. Did you have a normal life? Basically...
Oh, yeah. pretty damn normal. Actually, we were just about to pay off all of our credit cards. We were about to be completely out of debt. We were literally 2 weeks away from it. We were like, okay, we got this plan and we should be set by then.
Yeah.
And then I literally had my seizure before that check.
Yeah.
And it put us behind with rent. It put us behind with the car, with our phones. Yeah.
So yeah, we were almost like set. We were almost like actually about to have like good credit and everything because we were on the verge of a 600 credit score, and still are. We still are on the verge of us, getting past that hump from, earlier years from being homeless, before.
It's like all that stuff adds up too. It's like none of that stuff is cheap, and it's because they know how much you need it. They know how much you want it. But it's like even with the phones, I wouldn't even be paying the phones right now if we didn't need like this paperwork and the phone calls with work and medical stuff and emails. It's like we cut our losses where we can, but oh man, it's like there's only so much you can.
Yeah, we even sold our TV already.
Trying to sell the Xbox.
Trying to sell the Xbox.
We turned in old phones.
Oh yeah. We found old phones in storage, and we were able to take it to a kiosk and get some gas money.
I wish I knew how to put my YouTube on here, but I'm still learning Twitch a bit. But if you find us on YouTube, I think my link's in my bio. We definitely have like explanations and whatnot. This will actually help with the full explanation video.
Yeah.
Probably clip it and put it on YouTube later.
Yeah.
So thanks for the help on that. And yeah, I mean, just being on Twitch and YouTube just helps fucking pass the time.
Yeah. Helps to talk to people too.
You guys told me this before. So we've been together for 10 years, and throughout our relationship, we've had situations where basically, we had to either leave toxic friendships and be homeless.
Well, the last time was actually because of COVID.
Yeah, that's true. COVID happened. I lost my job due to the layoffs and all the quarantines and all that, and like we were all right for a little bit, but then after a while, it all just kind of caught up, and we ended up in the car for a whole year.
Yeah.
We were living in the car through blizzards.
Trying to switch get our job to transfer us from Colorado to California because that's where we were going to have majority of our family.
Yeah, we were living in the car during blizzards when it was freezing, in the summer when it was hot as hell.
Yeah.
And that car was a death trap, man. Don't even get me started. I mean, thank God we have a bigger and better car now.
Oh, yeah. One that actually has a working air conditioner.
It's like we're completely legit about the living in the car thing, too. It's not like we have some fucking trust fund just chilling to save us. That's what I feel like. I've always seen, like, when people document their homelessness in a car, like, they're chilling. And, I mean, I don't want to...
And they usually already have, like, a setup when it's that case, too.
Sleeping in a car while a blizzard is... Like... Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
I should put this in there.
I can understand the allure to it, but it gets fucking freezing, especially when you're in like -15, -20.
And it's really hard to keep your body heat,
Yeah, luckily the TV had pretty good heat though.
Yeah.
We would do that. We would just turn on the heat every once in a while and like let it sit while we slept. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's doable.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. Did it without dying.
I've walked through a fucking blizzard just to get to work. Yeah, I didn't say that right. You're good. I'm gonna fuck up the bread. I don't know how it's called in English. I was thinking, it's like the one advantage, like if it's cold or whatever, you can always pile on the blankets.
Oh, and sleeping bags. Especially the sleeping bags. So, my God, I cannot stress sleeping bags enough, to be honest.
Like, as long as you're warm, it's definitely, it's not that bad of an experience. As long as you can moderate the temperature.
And again, but that goes for the same for the heat, you know, like if we had an easier way to monitor or like to cool everything down. Okay. Calm down. You're fine.
We're gonna take off.
You use that as a barrier, didn't you?
Yep. Take off. He said there is something like standing heating. Oh, like a space heater. Yeah, that's what we've talked about too. Like especially when it starts to get cold in the next couple months.
The issue though is more or less like if the car can even take the
ampage, because
the wattage, because
like even this fan right here, we can plug it into the car, but it doesn't run
because either our adapter isn't strong enough or the car itself isn't strong enough.
Yeah, calm down, lay down. So yeah, that's the biggest thing is we need to get a generator, that way we can power anything and everything, because apparently the car won't power anything and everything, even the smaller things, it seems. Like what was it, the microwave we tried, and the microwave didn't work either. The air up mattress didn't work. Yeah, mattress didn't work in the car. We still have to plug that into an outlet.
That's why it's a good thing that, you know, our family friend allows us to use her outside.
He said, yeah, generator is key. And yeah, that's why we're getting to a point where, like, honestly, rent is so expensive, especially out here. And I have a good job. I make a good amount of money. But rent is so expensive, it's like we're reaching a point where kind of going off grid just seems like a better idea. Generator and go off the land sort of thing. Give you an idea of what California looks like. It's not that great either. It's overrated. Especially here. It's ghetto.
If we end up not being able to get seen,
like I said, connection isn't great right now. Damn. I wonder if it's because we're moving. What were you saying?
Damn it.
Getting seen for something.
Oh, that if we don't get seen for your, like, a doctor's appointment for you right away in the morning, I want to hit up the DMV to try and
do your license stuff.
Yeah, I don't have money for it anymore. Never mind.
Oh.
Fucking A, man. Everything costs money. I bet you there is going to be an extra fee because I'm going to be fucking paying it late.
I was realizing we haven't even really been able to keep up on recycling either.
Nope.
We have all those water bottles.
I was going to say, we have all the water bottles in storage, but we just, luckily we haven't had to really tap into those waters, but...
How do we earn money? Right now, she's working part-time. Thank God. We've been in this situation where we're not working at all, but yeah, she's working part-time. Huh?
There was babies. Little fur babies.
So she makes about roughly $600 on a good check every 2 weeks. And that's what we use for our food, our car payment, our phone payment. And our car is already $500 a month. We manage. We always figure it out. It's our motto. These fucking idiots. Trying to let my phone connect to the Wi-Fi. So $1,200 a month is not was asking if $1,200 a month wasn't enough to get an apartment. I think that was a question. Yeah, I lost connection for a second. I think because damn. They're saying you can't hear me. Alright, yeah. Lost connection, I think, because I was trying to connect to the Wi-Fi.
I could see that.
Yeah, but I kind of saw that last question. I wasn't sure. I saw something about 1,200.
Chill. Shh. Calm down. Calm down.
Lay down.
He's so dramatic. Acts like he's like...
It's because he just wants to be in your lap. But again, he just goes back and forth and back and forth. And he hurts you. Is it really? Is it really what? Not enough. Oh. Honestly, barely. It kind of depends, first off, on where you are in the States. And then we're in a cheaper part, but even then, shit. It's like...
That would have been like basically a studio in a nice area
Yeah.
of town.
Yeah,
Not
'cause-
even the cheapest. That's, if you want something that's out of a ghetto area, then yeah, that would suffice, but it would be a bare minimum type shit.
Stop. And not just that, it's
And that's
also...
if you're making that every 2 weeks.
It's not just having the money or the income either. It's also the approval process. It's so hard to get into a place nowadays. Like even a
with
shitty
us,
place.
with having over 500 credit score and utilizing someone who had over 700 credit score to try and move in with, not even just as a cosigner, but to actually move in with.
So yeah, again, mind you, a perfect credit score. Told me before that you pay $500 for your car. Yep, $500 a month. So
Yeah.
$500 a month, which is basically
That's not including full coverage insurance, which they require.
So yeah, $500 a month, which is basically one of her whole checks, and then we have another check a month, which is roughly $600, and then like $250 of that goes to the phones. I pay €500 for a student, so wow. But it's a safe home. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure how the euros translates into the US dollar. I know it's not too far off though. So 500, shit. I mean, that's what it would have been here like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, roughly. Well, shit, maybe even a little more than 10 years ago. My first apartment here was $650 a month. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, you can't get that for $650. That would probably be around $1,300 for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Whereas
It had a laundry room and everything.
Yeah, and it had a laundry room. Whereas the studio we just had in a ghetto area, not even a nice, like, I'm talking about bums walking through every night. My neighbor was sleeping next door to me outside of his apartment. And so that was $980 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, 100 euros equals 90. Yeah, see? So it's only 10 off, so shit. Yeah, that's cheap as hell. And you get a nice, safe little spot. And you said it was a student's area. So, I mean, this sounds a little more like
Yeah.
a dormitory, like a dorm for us.
Maybe.
I mean, either way, that's still really nice, though. That's perfect. If we could pay that out here, there wouldn't be much home. Only
The people who don't even try.
yeah, the ones who fucking choose to be on the street like that. And yeah, shit, again, you pay for a safe home, too. It's like, how many times do you hear gunshots outside of our window?
Oh my god.
Or just loud bangs that you don't even know what the hell they are. And not only that, we have jets that were flying over
Oh
our
my
place,
God,
fighter
for
jets.
What's it say?
Says, I couldn't understand a word in the last minute due to connection. Damn. That sucks. Just again reiterating that you being in a safe place, whereas for us, we would hear gunshots outside the window and just like loud bangs that we didn't know what they were.